Okay, so last time I did a 1911. This time I'm going to show you how to disassemble a Beretta 92 series pistol. These are identical. Most likely what you've got is one of these, unless you've decided to spend $1,000 on a pistol for some reason. You've got some variation of the 92 FS. The only difference between this and this is this one is a decocker only, and I put a Langdon Tactical trigger job kit in it. Not a big deal. I'm going to be removing that from the picture because this is more likely what your gun looks like. For disassembly, of course, you want to take your magazine out. You want to pull the slide back. Make sure it is empty. Now, this part can be done with or without the safety on. I prefer to put the safety on just because you can. Now, for this part, you're going to roll this over with the gun in your hand like you're shooting it and depress this button. It's a little, depress it with your trigger finger and point the slide upwards and rotate this lever down. And I say point the slide upwards because if you point the slide downwards, especially if you're over concrete or something, it's going to smash barrel hood first. You can see mine is polished. You might wonder why. That's why. I had to clean up the crown after dropping it in directly on concrete. The next part, this is done. Everything in here is armorer level shit. You don't have to do this. If you need to do this, I recommend a Mosin virus video. This is just to get somebody new acquainted with their gun. Next, this works just like a Browning action, for this part at least. You press forward on the spring and up and release tension gently. Be very careful not to send your spring flying like that, because that sucks. Next, you're going to, you'll see that this is kind of locked in place. It's a little bit different from a Browning action. What I like to do is I just grab this little toggle right here, and you just lift and push forward, and the hood slips out of the locking place and right out. Now that is done. Okay, now, once you have discovered the landing site of your guide rod and then washed it sufficiently in the sink and re-lubricated it because it landed in your cat litter pan, what you're going to do is, once again, just reverse the order. Grab a hold of the locking wedge, locking block if you prefer. You're going to slip the nose of the barrel into the hole in the front of the slide here, like so. Drop it down. It'll kind of slide forward. You can then just wiggle it backwards and it'll drop right in. Your recoil spring is multi-sided. Does not matter which way you put this. Depress the spring carefully and slip it over the ledge on the locking block. Then take the slide rails and align them with the frame rails and push back all the way. Press up on your slide stop and it locks in place. Then you just take this lever here. You don't have to depress this. Take this lever and just rotate it back up and you're good to go. You can confirm everything works, which it will because you didn't disassemble all that far, but you know, it never hurts. Make sure the slide stop still works and you're all good.